Hey guys, Grusky here. Lobster had wanted me to take a look at this replay of a ranked battle. It's a pretty good battle, at least for Lobster, and the damage he told me about. So I'm curious to check it out. Thought I'd share it with everybody. So immediately, I should say I'm not a huge fan of ranked. I don't really play it a whole lot. I have played it in seasons past. This season, I kind of just I don't know, had no interest in it. And I'm not saying that I think it's bad or good. It's just not for me. So I don't know exactly how the meta operates and everything. But right here, immediately I could tell something doesn't look good. That the gearing in the east side is headed towards B alone. I don't know, maybe it's something I don't know about the meta that would make that seem like a good idea, but I at least can't agree with it. I mean, best case scenario, the gearing, goes over there and they all commit to A, but I highly doubt they're going to give away their free home cap. Maybe I guess the best thing gearing can hope for is they just send one destroyer over there. I really wouldn't want to chance that on it's going to basically be an RNG or skill battle or somebody who gets a lucky torp. In warships, one of my general rules is you never want a fair fight. Even if you win, you're likely going to take too much damage to make it worth it. So, I mean, immediately I would be calling, to have somebody going back the gearing at B, but obviously it's ranked. You could say whatever you want, and it could be a great idea or it could be a bad idea. Either way, everybody's gonna ignore it essentially, unless they, very rarely do people agree and actually follow through with it. So if I were here myself, I might be going to back up the gearing at B. If nothing else, like if there really is nothing over there, some of those islands can give you a good place to, just kind of like pick a spot and hide behind the islands and just sort of farm damage / whittle them away. And instantly, I feel like you should be looking at that gearing right now. Just like clan battles, anytime you see a destroyer, you should be shooting at it to try to get it out of play. A destroyer can make or break it, just with spotting, capping. I mean, they don't even have to get a kill or much damage. Most destroyers, at least in clan battles, they're most useful sometimes just sitting in a cap denying points, and that's what wins you the game. Right now, it's hard to tell what the enemy's doing here. It looks like they're kind of giving up on A little bit, like they're headed away, possibly turning around. Can't really see what the Curfirst and Montana are doing. Instantly though, it's not looking good for your team. You're all kind of just bunched up. It looks like the gearing over between B and C is getting into a fight with another gearing. I don't know, hopefully he can win that, but it's not gonna be good trade likely. Hopefully that gearing doesn't have any backup with them, the enemy gearing that is. That was a quick thing what Lobster just did, looking at the torpedoes. Many people already know that, but just in case, somebody who doesn't know is kind of wondering what he just did, he pulled open his torpedo tubes just to see where Yamato is going, if he's going forward or backwards, so it can help him with his aim. He knows exactly then where to hit the Yamato. He should aim a little bit farther forward or backward. That gray indicator tells you predictive, where if they stay at the same speed and direction, where to aim your torps and where they will be then. But obviously, if somebody changes direction or speed, it's going to change that. But it's always a quick little swap just to, so you know where if you should be aiming in front of them or back, to lead your shot. This reminds me so much of clan battles. Just a Hindenburg off in the distance, just farming fires on a Yamato. Now your gearing is getting sandwiched between two gearings, or actually just it's going against a different gearing, and their gearing is headed off to B. Definitely another ship should have gone with him. You're the only one not in the pile of ships. Well, you and your gearing. Oh, your gearing just lost it, but your one remaining gearing are the only two not in the pile of teammates over there. Looks like maybe your Montana backed up into an island, possibly. Kind of interesting. I assume you were holding your shot there just because you didn't want 3 battleships targeting you. Probably for the best. Wait till you can kind of turn out and dodge. It's a really smart move. Accidentally fired your torpedoes. Luckily you don't have any allies that close. Now the gearings are flanking you. Getting some good luck with fires, it looks like. Definitely running Demolition Expert, I assume, and maybe even the flags. Kind of looks like it from a quick glance. Hindenburg's always, anything tier 10 competitive, been one of the meta ships. It's good in clan battles because it's just versatile. It's got good armor, got torpedoes if something comes in close. It's got a pretty good reload. HE is, really good. The AP is really good. The only thing it kind of really lacks is concealment, and the rudder shift is kind of slow at times. But even in Kings of the Sea, it's got pretty good AA, so you could use Hindenburg with defensive fire in King of the Sea with when there's CVs, and it's really good at that. It's good and ranked when you're playing alone, because it just has a really good potential to carry. It's just a Swiss Army knife of a ship. Could do every job really well. The only thing you can't do is spot very well. A lot of battleships even have better concealment than the Hindenburg. And your Des Moines is down.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Good call with the Hydro. That gearing is probably north of you, sending torps your way. The other thing about Hindenburg too is it's Lobster's running reload module, and he can pop that spotter plane to make up for his lack of range and still have really good damage per minute. It's kind of interesting move here. You're headed right towards the Des Moines. I mean, anybody who's seen a Des Moines and a Hindenburg go at it, Des Moines should win. The only time Hindenburg has a clear advantage is if the Hindenburg can use his torpedoes. So if this Des Moines is smart, he's already going to have his turrets turned towards you, and will likely be able to get a good salvo or two into you before you can turn in time. Probably should be starting to turn sharper in towards him, because right as you come around here, he's got a really good angle on you. But it kind of looks like he doesn't have his turrets towards you. That's kind of a mistake on that Des Moines. He could have really done a number on you. Now the Gearing's trying to help him. Des Moines sees his only option is to charge at you. So even still, sometimes Des Moines, once it gets close enough, if Des Moines times his salvos properly and waits for you, he could really devastate you with AP up close. Seems like he's not doing that though. And here's where the Hindenburg truly shines against the Des Moines. Oh, nice. Oh, that Kurfürst is... Couldn't tell if that's a secondary battery or his main gun's firing at you. Almost look like main guns. So already almost 200k damage. Wow. So Hindenburg AP is definitely no joke. Right now you could have a chance of winning if you can get to B. I still think even, yeah, you guys still need to kill no matter what. I don't think with that gearing there, you guys are going to lose A. Likely, even if you got B, your gearing is going to get C. I mean, maybe. If nobody dies. But I think your Kurfürst is going to die. Yeah, there goes your Kurfürst. It wouldn't have mattered if you would have gotten B. Actually, no, wouldn't have mattered. Without a kill, you guys can't come through it. 250,000 damage on a loss. That's heartbreaking. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna run at you to give them a kill. That'd be your only hope, is if the gearing just appeared really close and you can just gun him down. But I don't think he's gonna be that dumb.
The ship is on fire.
Even if you did kill the gearing, it wouldn't matter. You'd have to kill the Kurfürst too. Well, I guess still a good game, even though it's a loss. 250,000 damage. Wow. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.